Alrighty, hey guys, this is Think Outside the Cube, and here in front of me I have my 2009 Honda Civic. This is going to be an 8-month, 8,000 mile update video. It's been well requested from plenty of you guys, and I really have neglected to show this car on my channel just because it's just a car I get in every morning and drive to school. That's basically it. But as you can see, the most notable thing to point out is I did get a 35% window tint. I got this done October, November sometime. Not too long after I got the car, just because I knew it would look really good since it was just a black car, to go ahead and black out those windows. 35% is legal in North Carolina. And it's like this Linux premium window tint where if it bubbles or anything like that, it's got a lifetime warranty. I just take it into any of the dealers of this brand and they'll rip it all out and replace it all for free. So, I mean, it was only like 50 bucks more. It costed a pretty big penny, or a pretty shiny penny, to get done, but I mean, I think it was really worth it. The next thing is this rear Decklid spoiler. It was a pain in the ass to get, but I finally found one. If you don't know, my car is actually not Nighthawk Black Pearl, which it feels like all black Hondas are that. My car is actually Crystal Black Pearl. And so they switched that over in 2009, and that was until, I don't know, and today actually, I think. But I finally found a Decklid spoiler that I could get pre-painted in Crystal Black Pearl and shipped to me. It was about $200, so I mean, I think it was well worth it. It was cheaper than if I bought like a primed one and had to go to a body shop and get it painted. That would have been way more. But Dad put that on for me, drilled some screws in the trunk lid, yada yada yada. That's all over with. Next thing I want to talk about is fuel economy. For this being a compact car with 140 horsepower, you would expect it to be like tremendous. And really, I'm only averaging, my lifetime average so far is 28, which it's not horrible. It could be a lot worse. The numbers on the window sticker are 25, 32. And so I'm really just smack dab in the middle of that. I'll put my Fuelie account in the description. That's basically like a gas tracker, and I've used that ever since I got the car. So, I mean, I got the same fuel economy with the Cube, and that was a lot less aerodynamic. So, maybe this car, it's a lot more fun to drive, so maybe I'm just driving it and VTECing a little too much, maybe so. So next thing on the list, I've got me a quick little list here. I'm not going to let you see it and read it. But, tires, okay, so looking at tires, I do have, these Michelin Defender tires. The previous owner actually spent $750 some odd on these tires. And he put them on a week before he sold the car, which is hilarious. But, I mean, they're really, really high quality tires. They only have about 10,000 miles on them. And these are, like 50,000 mile tires. So Dad said these would last me for the life of my car, like as long as I have it, but I doubt that. I went to get them rotated, and they basically said I didn't need it done, so I was like, okay, whatever. And next thing on the list, oil change. I got my oil changed at the Honda dealer, and while that was being done, I told them to change the transmission fluids, because you're supposed to get that done. It's recommended every 30,000. Previous owner never did it, and so I got that done at my 50,000 mile service, and the transmission acts completely different now. It acts basically brand new. As you know, the Honda transmissions do tend to get a little jerky when they get some age on them. And I really just think that's because the owners neglect to change the fluid. But got that done. That was about $180. And with my $30 oil change, I was out of there for like less than $250. But I was pleased with that. It was a lot cheaper than I thought it would be. And yeah, that's basically it on the exterior of the car. I got a car wash Wednesday. It's currently Friday right now. This will probably be up Monday afternoon, because that gives me 2 days to edit, upload Sunday night, and then make it public Monday at 3. So Yep, that's basically it for the exterior. But coming inside, as you can see, not much has changed in here. I did get WeatherTech floor mats for Christmas for the front and the back seat. I got them in gray. I originally got them in black, but I ended up shipping them back and getting them in gray. So far, you're basically just buying them for the name. I think there's another brand that, gosh, I know what it is. I just can't think of it right now. But there's another brand that will make them like $20 cheaper. But I mean, I'm happy with them. I got them for Christmas. The only thing I don't like is the gray. You can actually see the dirtiness. But all I've done in the few months that I've had them from Christmas is I've just vacuumed. So if I took like a Clorox wipe to them, I'm sure this stain would come right out. Glancing over at my leather wear, as you can see, it's no different than it was 8 months ago when I got the car. I do condition my seats about once a month, and I mean, I'm pleased with how they're wearing. The leather is a really, really high quality. As you can see, there's some creasing starting right here, but that just shows you that is actual genuine leather. Don't make fun of my manual seat. Every time I talk to Bro Car Wiz, I feel like he just makes fun of my manual seat. But we can go ahead and hop inside. I'll show you my key. My key is wearing pretty much, it looks no different than it did 8 months ago. These are really, really high quality little keys. But one thing I have noticed is, like, you can't be too far away from the car for you to lock it. You have to be probably within, I don't know, 30 feet of the car for it to work. And I don't know, I'm just kind of used to other cars where you can be really, really far away and lock it. So that's a little annoying, but I mean, so what? So we'll go ahead and start it up. As you can see, starts up no problem. It's 76 degrees out, wonderful. So as you can see, we are looking at 49,574. I've done 1.8 miles on this full tank of gas that I got after school. I think I paid $2.34 for it. So, I mean, in case you were wondering. I've done 8,497.9 miles. So I've basically done 8,500 miles in the car. Plenty of road trips. That's basically right on track with halfway or almost over halfway the ownership of the car, or the year mileage ratio, I guess. As you can see, 90% oil life. That's basically it. Everything is doing good. My sun visor, as you can see, these are known for breaking. And as you can see, it's starting to separate. But the owner had it replaced in like March of 2014. And so they replace them for free under warranty. It's just the task of going to go get it done. Radio, all that kind of stuff. I'm not going aftermarket just because it looks hideous in these cars. Because of how proprietary this setup is. You have to replace this whole chunk. That's just a mess. I still really cry every time that I turn on my climate controls because I don't have automatic, and it really ticks me off. All these people on YouTube talk about how they never use their automatic climate controls. Well, can I have it? Because I do. I miss just being able to set a temperature and leave it. And that was one thing I really loved from my Cube. Coming down south, just pockets change. Everything is wearing pretty much fine. I love my heated seat. As you can see, I got those little things. They're basically little pumice stones. I need to clean out my cup holders. But they absorb moisture, so when drinks sweat and stuff, that they don't get gooky in the bottom of the cup holders. Looking at my list. Oh yeah. I will go ahead and pop the hood. Coming to the front of the car, you can see I don't have my Crown plates anymore. If you didn't know, the car was purchased from Crown Honda in South Point. But the car was originally from Metro Honda of Union County. And that's actually the original dealer of the car, yada yada yada. And if you didn't know, if you followed Sop Kyle for a long time, he actually videoed a 2012 Civic at Metro Honda. So I don't know, it was just kind of cool and sentimental to me. So I contacted their dealer to get that to stop beeping, and they were able to send me the front license plate and the rear license plate frame just for free. And it was funny because I was looking on their website and they still have brand new 2013 Civic hybrids. So that just shows how well they sell. Coming up front, we'll go ahead and pop the hood. Under the hood, you have Honda's powerhouse of a 4-cylinder. This is the screaming 1.8 liter R18 4-cylinder. I think it makes like, it's around 350 horsepower, and I think it's almost 400 pound-feet of torque. I might be like a little off, but I'm pretty positive that this thing will light up the front wheels. I hope you know I'm kidding. But I thought about a cold air intake, not going to do it just because I know that they've been known to be kind of problematic once time goes on. I've got a hood liner, all that kind of stuff. We had to replace the battery right when we got the car because it did have the original battery in it. One more thing, replace the cabin air filter. It basically had dead leaves in it and bugs and stuff like that, so I don't know when the last time that was done. But I got one of those Fram, like, charcoal air filters. It was really cool. Got it for like 14 bucks on Amazon. Prime shipped it 2 days. That is the coolest. I love Prime. Shout out to Amazon, link in the description. Support the channel. No, I wish. But, that's basically it for my 8-month update. I mean, hold on. I guess I'll show you like the back seat. No one ever sits back here. If they do, there's only like one person back here. That's basically my makeshift trash can. I actually had a real trash can, but it kept tipping over, and it really made me mad because there was trash everywhere back here. As you can see, my WeatherTech mats are never used because they look brand new. But that trash can actually started making this weird like wear mark on my seat. And so I got ticked off, and I got this little plastic bin at Five Below, and it works so much better. That lock regulator broke, and so we had to take the whole door panel off, and Dad replaced that for me. Coming back here, armrest looks basically brand new. If you didn't know, all the interior lights are LEDs, and the license plate lights are. I like it. Some people think it's tacky, so what? Get a life. And I'll show you my trunk last, just because I know people like to be nosy. But opening my trunk, one thing I've noticed, I don't like how I don't have a trunk release from the outside of my car. That's kind of annoying. My trunk lighter only on EXL models and above. I got my little child kidnapping prevention tool. But we basically just popped these 4 screws out, and there's 4 screws drilled in my trunk lid. Kind of made me a little nervous, but you know, if it leaks, we'll just get it fixed. Coming back here, I've got complete junk. I've got a $15 pack of microfiber wipes with 30 of them in there. A sunshade. I've got this whole thing of car detailing kit. I bought this like 2 weeks ago and still haven't been able to use it. Yeah, as you can see, my cube floor mat, I actually found that in the attic when we were cleaning it out when the house fire happened. They professionally dry cleaned it for me because it had this slight smell of soot. And I basically put it in the back of here because I don't have a trunk floor mat and thing. And it kind of fits perfectly. And I don't know, I just really like it just because it's, I don't know, think of the cube, I guess. One last thing is my bumper. I haven't gotten that fixed yet. I'm still going to make it happen, but I was going to wait till after the holiday season in December, and then I was going to wait until after the house fire because that was just a complete fiasco. Basically, I'm going to wait till the summertime to get that fixed, but eventually it will be. But, did I go over? I don't know if I said this, but my headlights are starting to oxidize the slightest little bit. I don't know if you can see it, but right over here on this part right here, they're starting to oxidize the slightest. And then right over here on the top, right here, they're starting to oxidize. So when these suckers get foggy, I'm replacing them because I'm not about to deal with some old oxidized headlights. Can I get a retweet? Because I'm not about to deal with that. One of my friend's moms actually asked me where we bought our new Honda at, and I was like, LOL, this car is 6 years old. So I was kind of flattered by that. My cheeks were a little rosy for like 5 minutes. But thank you guys for watching this quick little video of my 2009 Honda Civic. Tried to keep it short and sweet, but you know that never happens on my channel. See you guys in my next video. If you have any requests, feel free to leave them below. I still need to do a driving video. Basically, stop telling me. I have a 0 to 60 video I can annotate somewhere. But yeah, that's basically it. Thank you guys for watching. See you in my next video.